Trackmaster DDA is coming up after this. Reset the passengers on board here at Hamburg S1 while you prepare your scheduled departure. Why can I not put PZB on? What's that? Oh, let's put it into medium mode. What's up? That's better. Turn the cab light off, instrument lights on. Pantograph is up already. Force meter's all the way forwards. I think I'll drag the force meter back to 80. There's the horn. Here's the wipers. Wow, they're hysterical. James, yeah, I'm going to do an AAE USA route after this. Right, Ahrensburg. Right, we're monitoring. Now remember, this is like the BR143 and the BR112.1, so it's you can either manually control the notches or you use it with like an AFB style control, well, an actual AFB control. Right, pushing up to 40. I haven't had a lot of practice with this one yet. It's very similar to the BR143 112.1 as I said, but there's a couple of different couple of sort of alterations. Francois, I think Streamlabs, the thing that does the chat on the screen, I think it's broke. They were really, really laggy getting notifications out, and I think it's just all finally died. Right, we're out of monitoring, except it's still a 40 limit, don't get excited. So 20 kilometers for Ahrensburg, and we are going to Lübeck. Right, need to acknowledge that. Never trust AFB. Right. That was a green yellow, which was expect reduced speed, so we need to be 40 for the next signal, so I'm just going to keep it at 40. You think it's a BR155 with the wheel taken out? Not really. The AFB control or the speed control is very different to the 155. Right. Still got PZB 1000 Hz, so we're still limited to 45, despite the speed limit being 60. But that was a green light, so as soon as I release out the 1000 Hz, I can release out of that, push it up to 60. You still think it's a red box on wheels? Well, I'm not going to argue with you. It basically is a red box on wheels. I thought you could change the head cone destination board, but you can't. Right, that clears us up to 100. Does it look up a cab light? It certainly does. Instrument lights. Many trains have a design flair and style. This is not one of them, says David2905. Now, well, a lot of the German railways were, certainly in this period, the period this was around, were function over form. .20. This train does not have LZB. You'll notice the plated up LZB panel there, which means that we maximum speed of this train is 160. Or certainly no higher than 160. It's a good job the SEFA, because otherwise I really wouldn't have to do much. Why was LZB removed? LZB was probably never in this, but it's a standardised cab fitting, which means it would be plated over unless they wanted to put LZB in it. I doubt it was removed. Like I said, that is a standardised dash that a lot of trains use. Germans are really, really good at not reinventing the wheel on their cabs, so a lot of their cabs look very similar. There's a few different styles if you look at it, and this array of lights down here and the speed, the two displays and the LZB in the middle, you see that in a lot of locos of this period. The 5-speed ones have got LZB and these ones don't. Yeah, don't forget the 24-hour stream is on Friday, folks, starting at 1 o'clock. 12.3 kilometres to go. Well, this today is Friday, so it's the next Friday, the 18th of November. Twitch still thinks yeah, because Twitch doesn't know about Train Simulator 2017. I've no idea why that is, but Twitch doesn't know about Train Sim 2017. It's your birthday next Friday, Globbits? Awesome. We've got my plan set? No. I've got Thursday and Friday booked off work, so Thursday is sort of most of the planning work. No, there's more to it than that, Francois. If you look it up, you've got to register it on Giant Bomb and all sorts of other things that, as far as I'm aware, has been done, but now we're just waiting for Twitch to do a download from Giant Bomb or something like that. It's not what I look after, so I know that someone is looking after it, but... Well, considering it's midnight, it's not so dark. .6 kilometers. Hey Rubin, I don't know about Amtrak. I think they're perfectly good. Like I said, most of them are pretty good, almost all pretty good. Drop the speed to 120. Or not. There's Arensberg, in fact. No, we haven't any snow here yet, Ayrton. But then this place generally, touch wood, misses all the snow. It's really weird. We can have deep snowstorms and all sorts of things either side of us, but Medway doesn't get it. Of course, now I've said that, I'll be snowed in, but that just means I'll be snowed in playing games all the time. So, tough life. So if the internet doesn't work, I might go nuts. There's only been frost where you are. Yeah, there's not a lot going on here. Barely even frost, to be honest. Slightly misted up windows is about as bad as it gets. We're calling in the home guard soon. Hey Andrew Rennie, I'm doing good, thank you. There we go. Got no kind of restrictions on, so I can just set AFB to 120 and let it go. Next station is Bad Oldesloe, 18.5 kilometres. That's the halfway mark on the route. Evening Yorkshire Girl Gamer. Get 160 in a minute. I've still got one of these. Oop. Press that. 160. We're getting there. It's a 150 limit on this loco by the looks of it. Tea is being made at the moment. Drop down to 100. More green lights. freezer geezer time, eh, Moggy? We can go back up to 160 now. Bury the needle, as it say. You get the BR114 on its own. I think you can also get it as a twin with the S1 S-Bahn route. So that was the S-Bahn side of it in Hamburg. There's the Lübeck line, and we're running up to Bad Oldesloe, which is there, and then we'll be proceeding to Lübeck. Oh, by the way, we're less than 100 now. I think we're less than 90 even, to get to 10,000 on YouTube. GG! Of course, with Squirrel's help, we blasted past 6,000. We're now well on the way to 6,300 on Twitch. Oops, that one. No, I haven't got sub emotes yet. There'll be a little while. Those things don't come quickly. I think I'm going to have a go at doing some over the weekend, just to get something in place. .9, just under 5 kilometers. Needs the brakes on. Don't really need to do it too much just yet. Right, coming up on Bad Oldesloe. We're due in about 50 seconds, so we're fine. Welcome to Bad Oldesloe. Rheinfeld and then Lübeck, and then we stop in the demo. No, chat is I think Streamlabs are having a problem, Ralro. I've not disabled it. I'll say that much. Jakey Trains dies in a hole because Andrew Rennie calls him Jackie. True story. When my wife and I met originally online, we were one of the original online couples that met. You know, back before things like the web were about. My handle on an online service thing was Megabyte. And when you talk to people on this online thing, you could just type hyphen and then enough of the name to make it unique. So she used to just call me Meg, and then she forgot that I was not actually called Meg. And so for a long time she thought she was talking to a girl. Not sure what that says about me, but... It does explain, when she told me that later on, why some of the conversations we had did seem a little bit odd. Of course, if they were girl talking to girl conversations, then it kind of makes a bit more sense. What's the point of getting the S1 when you have Hamburg Lübeck? Well, it adds the S1. It's 40% off as well, so... With my fabulous Barnet. Well, what you have to remember is that back in those heady days, there was no such thing as video conferencing. Was she interested in me at all? Well, we were friends for about 18 months before she came over for a visit, and she's not been back since, well, other than for holidays. Cruising now. When did you find out we're male? Oh, it was a little ways into it. It wasn't that long. It was. It would have been something she said. I mean, like, and I'd have went, hang on. You do realise? So yeah, don't feel so bad, Jakey Trains. Make pedals. There's Rainfall Holst. Does Si still do art streams? Not very often, no. She's got some other stuff that she's involved in. So she's a communications director, I think, for a local autism charity, and she's she helps out a place called Unravel Unwind. It's like an arts and crafts type place where they do courses. Again, they help people in the community. So she does a lot of that stuff. So her time for streaming and so forth has gone right down. Right, cruising in. Well, I just sit and play games, absolutely. It's not a bad route, is it? I mean, I've always liked the Hamburg Lübeck route. It's been growing on me a lot. When it first came out, I wasn't so sure, but it's definitely, the more I've driven on it, the more I've liked it. And the S1 add-on has just elevated this to possibly one of my favourite German routes of all time. No pressure. Doors. Got an external view. While we're stopped, I can give you an external view. Can't when we're running though. German trains can't be driven from the external view if you want all the safety systems on. You have to drive them properly. I really do need to get better at setting these backgrounds up. 20. Next is Lübeck in 14 kilometres. Yeah, we've got a cab car on the back. Are you local then, Woody? Right, we're off. 116 out of 120. How many trips in ATS? We'll see. Probably only one. It's going to be starting it quite late. We've still got an American scenario to go yet. Sort of Gillingham, Rochester, sort of that area, Woody. I think Unravel Unwind is, well, our one here at least is in Rochester. I don't know if that's a chain. Is this a local train for local people? This is a local train for all the best people. Yeah, that's not £26 spent. As long as you enjoy the content. My goal is to get the right content in the right people's hands. That's really what I want to do. Is I want to show you everything, so that if the stuff that you think you would enjoy, that you know it. That's kind of what I want to do. If the stuff that you don't want to enjoy, then you don't buy it. That's fine too. Oh, you want to know in Sittingbourne? Okay, got you. $10 kilometres. MC Brown, how do I get map link working? You mean the if you now know that follow maps? I think that one might work. I can't distribute my one, but follow maps does basically the same thing. Train Maps Live, I think he calls it. Right, we've got 90 limit coming up now. Favourite Amtrak loco? I like the Acela and the ACS 64. As I've said on here a few times, because I scripted the ACS 64 in the game. I sort of have a special affection for that one because I learned, I spent a lot of time researching that one and looking into it. Slowed it down to 90. 5 kilometres now for Lübeck. $60 limit coming up now. At that point we'll only have a couple of kilometres left. slow down to 80. We're running about 40 seconds ahead of schedule, so we're all right. Down to 60. Limit and the next signal, which is a kilometre away yet. Drop this AFB to 50. Betton Grange has now got a new boiler on its frames. Excellent. That's good news. Another spec reduced to 40. Cut the AFB off and just coast in now. Can I explain ATC in the CSX GP40? I don't know about this. Is there a CSX GP40 or do you mean the SD40? Right, here we are, coming into Lübeck. Right, now, what we're doing now is going to take the train to the depot, which is back there, so we're already signalled. This is a port. This station's a port. There's a big harbour down here. You're on holiday, Arnold. Have I missed a part of the conversation? And I'll connect the controller before the next scenario. I can't do it mid-game. It won't pick it up. change ends next. Whenever you're ready. Come on, Red Bar, what are you doing? Right, everyone stepped up. It's time to get into the cab car and drop your train Lübeck Depot 103. No engine noises from this side. White lights have come on. There's Depot 103 just over here. They don't give you much time to get turned around and put in here, do they? Right, we're in. We're tucked up. We stopped. Not bad stop. What do we get? 997! Oh, yes! I'll go for 997. What are we going to get? Are we going to get a Glod? Do you think we're going to get a Glod? I'm hoping we're going to get a Glod. Come on, game. Give me that Glod. Oh, Glod! Is that 2 Glods today? 2 official scenarios and 2 Glods? What can I say? What can I say? Right. Let me reboot the game and I'll get the controller plugged in.